Hello, inspiring educators. Adele, Behaviour and Education Specialist here. In this quick video, I want to share a behaviour tip for school leaders and for teachers that can be used right now as we're going through this remote teaching song and dance again. So I am currently editing my book, Miss I Don't Give a Shit, which is due out at the end of the year. And today I came across this quote from Stuart Shanker over at the Merhert Centre in Canada. So Stuart does a lot of work around regulation, self-regulation in behaviour and how to support young people to do it for themselves. He says, recognise the difference between stress behaviour and misbehaviour. So if we start with teachers first, working with pupils, we will, of course, be experiencing what we can perceive as lots of misbehaviour going on right now as the young people get creative of how this new way of misbehaving can happen in a remote context. Please let me know the fun and games you're having in that. But what we're missing that we don't have in a usual school setting are the usual consequences that we might go to for this. So giving them lines, asking them to stay in at break time, detentions, etc. That's just not happening in remote teaching and actually becomes quite useless as the young people realise that and are able to push the boundaries further. So if we look about it as Stuart suggested, okay, we're seeing these misbehaviours, but what about those behaviours actually being an indicator of stress? It wouldn't really be surprising, would it, right now, with everything that's going on a global scale, if our young people are experiencing stress and it is coming out in behaviour that could be interpreted as misbehaviour or bad behaviour. And the great thing is about this, once we flip that around, we can start dealing with the behaviour as a stress behaviour and trying to support it. So it might be that we are working more closely with home parents and carers. It might be that this young person needs a bit of extra intervention from another professional or colleague. It might be that this young person can only actually deal with 10 minutes of your 30-minute lesson. And so you are able to differentiate for what you're now recognising as a stress behaviour. And now onto school leaders who are supporting staff right now. It has been talked about a lot in the media, quite unhelpfully, that some schools and staff are not meeting the expectations around remote teaching that suddenly has been suggested as like a thing set in stone, and that some staff aren't able to provide that. They don't have the whatever skills it is, or maybe they don't have the bandwidth, whether that's the bandwidth in their real internet or whether it's in their emotional health. And so we go back to Shanker's quote. Are your staff, are they purposely trying to defy you and make things more difficult for you at this time? Or is it that maybe some of your staff are feeling very stressed, anxious, have a lot of different things going on around home, nurturing their own families, making sure everyone is safe and healthy, and that actually it's that area that they need support with. And actually as a school leader, if you are able to support them with that, then actually they will be more likely to be able to give that time and energy to the teaching and learning that needs to be happening right now. I hope that you have found something useful in that quote that I pulled out today. And if you would like some more tips on behaviour, or if you would like to work with me further, then do come over to my website. I'm adelebateseducation.co.uk. And finally, if you know someone who you think would benefit from this point today, then please share this video. I wish you all the best luck of the day and have a great weekend when you get to it. Thank you.